Hello and welcome to your Empowered Astrology Forecast with yours truly, Sarah McCallum, the Cosmic Finder, and this is for the week of July the 27th, 2026. All right, so over the course of this week, we are going to celebrate a full moon in Aquarius, and this is going to occur on the 29th, so midweek. We are going to experience this peak lunar event, right? When the moon is the brightest, it will be the most luminescent, it will be all month long. And when we experience full moons, we are encouraged collectively to release, to shed, to let go of those things that no longer serve us, to release the habits that aren't helping us grow and evolve, and to perhaps let go of patterns or relationships that are not serving our highest evolution. So full moons can be exciting, they can be celebratory, but they can also be difficult and challenging, and they're bringing to the surface all that we have kept in the dark. So allow yourself to have grace and compassion as we move through this peak lunar event, and also just recognize that the lunar nodes also shifted signs, and they are now holding court in Leo and Aquarius. And this means that we are going to embark upon eclipse season. So when we move through the new moon mid-August, that will be the beginning of the eclipse portal. So we are definitely coming into some big shifting and changing energy that's going to propel us through a transformation. With eclipse season, we are forever altered. We are not the same person on the other side of that portal. And I think a lot of us are feeling this energy, this potency right now. Just know that it's very common. And we've just come off of the throes of a Mercury retrograde in Cancer. I think that was very emotionally challenging for people. And we are also going to have Saturn moving retrograde this week. So this is another planet that governs our ability to accept limitation, right? This can be a challenging energy. This can be an energy that encourages us to mature. And retrogrades are peak times for refinement and reflection. And so maybe we are revisiting themes in our life that have to do with responsibility and duty. Again, maturation processes, authority, the structure and foundational pieces in our lives. All right, the moon will shift into Aquarius on the 28th, so a great time to lean into innovation and eccentricity and your ability to tap into your community. It'll move into Pisces on the 31st, so this is a delicate, sensitive time. Allow yourself to rest and nap and create art and just be in your spiritual practice. On the 2nd, it will move into Aries, so then the energy will ramp up. We may feel a little bit more competitive, a little bit more fierce and fiery. Lastly, let's pull a card for this week for such a powerful week with a beautiful full moon and the energy of Aquarius. All right, we have the full moon in Virgo card, which states, you are enough. Sorry, you are good enough. Not just enough, but good enough. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far, and drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. It's really interesting too because the lunar nodes shifted from the south node in Virgo and the north node in Pisces into south node now being in Leo, north node in Aquarius. So it's almost like that completion of that Virgo energy, that chapter is closing, trusting again that you are good enough and welcoming this new polarity of Aquarius and Leo. All right. I wish you all a beautiful week. I'm holding ceremony today at 1 p.m. Pacific. If you ever want to know how to tune into my schedule of ceremonies, I post them on the Cosmic Finder app. I highly encourage you to become a member, and you can journey with me around the new and full moons on my virtual Zoom ceremonies. So I wish you a beautiful full moon in Aquarius, and I'll be on to talk with you again soon.